It's the final master level Monday, ooh, the day after Sunday, ooh, 'cause that's my fun day, ooh, the final master level Monday. The secret map, Bad Dream, also by Sverre, André, Kvernmo. Let's go outside. Whoa, it's dark. What's out here? 35 cyber demons. Sorry, spider demon, cop that. Let's go into the dark patch of wall, chainsaw the revenant, and flick the switch. Yes, this is a gimmicky puzzle map, and I obviously know how to do it. I've known how to do it for quite a while, so there's no blind playthroughs here. Otherwise, you would have seen me die a lot. I would have been like, whoa, 35 cyber demons. Yeah, there's a bit of waiting around to do this map correctly, I would say. I'm waiting for all the cyber demons to congregate near the door, and you might be thinking, well, why? How do you get out of here? Through the door. But check out what happens when I do, and hopefully I don't cop a rocket in the face. This should be long enough, yeah. Oh. You teleport. Please let me get the invuln. Thank you. And now that I've stepped on that platform, a ceiling is coming down. So let's get back to my little start room. Let me in, please, so that I don't get crushed. See you, nerds. And now we just wait, basically. The crusher has to go down twice, which you might remember if you watched my Cyber Dreams playthrough. That's a pretty common thing. And look at this. I feel like this would have been relatively hard to do with old mapping tools, making such a massive, decent circle. Yeah, kind of impressive, I guess, for its time. Anyway, apparently Sverre on Kvernmo actually slipped this one in there. Like Sean Green said in an interview one time that the guys that did software didn't know that this map was in the teeth.wad. And so the master levels like shipped with this, and they only found out after it was too late, sort of thing. So I guess lucky for them, it's not particularly controversial or anything, or there's nothing sort of, bad about it. It's just a gimmicky puzzle map. I'm going to do something that's out of character for my weekly series and just give this map its grade right now. I say it's a thumbs up, but for what it is, it's a thumbs up. As far as like regular old Doom maps go, probably only a thumbs to the side, but it's meant to be like a gimmicky puzzle map, right? And so as far as they go, I say it's a thumbs up. It's interesting. I've just sort of breezed through it. Now we just take the teleporter again, and there's one last puzzle to solve, and that's how do you get through all the enemies that are through these doors? Well, my recommended order is use the 2 rockets on the Hell Knight. You can just boringly pistol it to death, or because I have 200, I'm just going to finish it with the chainsaw. Save the BFG for the last person and chainsaw the pain elemental. And you get given a single barrel shotgun, which I don't think you even need to use, because who wants to single barrel shotgun one of these guys? You use this, of course. Cop that. And we're done. Computer area map, I'm not sure where you get it at the very end, just for the item count, but there it is. The master levels are finished, and that is Bad Dream, which we can now go and wake up from. 100% of everything, Bad Dream. The master levels, they're done. So like I say, I give this map a thumbs up for what it is. It's a puzzle map, which has got an interesting enough puzzle in it. It's a bit of a gimmick. It's fun, especially for its time. This would have been crazy to see 35 cyber demons and be like, what the hell are you meant to do here? So yeah, fine. And it's got a cool backstory about being slipped in there. So there we go. The master levels are complete, all 21 maps of them. And what are my overall thoughts on the master levels? Well, we're done with them now, and my overall emotion is thank God. They're a bit better than their reputation would suggest. Let's read the text. Because there is a bit of text here. I assume because this is map 32, so maybe Kvernmo himself wrote this text. But there is text here. Maybe this is a Crispy Doom thing or got introduced in like the PlayStation version of them or something. I don't know. Anyway, congratulations, you have finished all the master levels. You have ventured through all the twisted levels that hell had to offer, and you have survived. The flames of rage flow through your veins. You are ready for more, am I? But you don't know where to find more when the demons hide like cowards when they see you. Whoa. We've put them in their place, all these master level demons. And then funnily enough, you get the cast of characters. I don't know, this must be a Crispy Doom thing. And the music Peter wrote for this is a bit demented in a way, obviously on purpose. It's kind of cool. So I guess let's just quickly mash our way through all the different enemies up to our hero, and I'll continue on my overall thoughts. The master levels, yeah, I mean, I said, okay, thank God they're over. I was pretty done with them. They're hard to play in one big 21 map block, even once a week. but there obviously are good ones. It ends on a really high note. Teeth, both maps in Teeth are good. Black Tower is good. You know, most of the Kvernmo maps, other than Mephisto's Mausoleum, are good. So Bloodseed Keep was good too. I think Attack is decent enough. The master levels start pretty strong with a decent first map. Attack's decent. And that one Jim Flim map, Trapped on Titan, I think it was, where the Cyber Demon is at the very end, that was a good map. I enjoyed that map. But all of the rest that I haven't specifically just mentioned were sort of competent but a bit bland and boring at best, kind of like all the Dr. Sleep maps. Oh, there was one Dr. Sleep map that was okay, I think. The one that also had a Cyber Demon at the end. Was it? I don't know. Maybe there was one of his that was okay. But yeah, like outside the ones I really specifically mentioned, they're either bland and boring but competent at best, or downright bad crap at worst. Yeah, so the overall reputation of the master levels, I think, is too negative. They're not that bad, but I'm not going to defend them anywhere near as much as I defended TNT. They're mostly a bit crap. If you wanted my like just quick and dirty recommendation, play Black Tower, play Express Elevator to Hell, and play Trapped on Titan, and don't even really worry about any of the rest. But look, they have their place. They're a product of their time. They were, you know, pretty decent for their time. I could see why they were called the master levels. And you have to, you know, I have a level of respect for them, absolutely. Like they did some interesting things. I gained a huge appreciation for how good Dr. Sleep was for his time as a mapper, and I see now, much more than I ever have, why he's held in such high regard, and I think he deserves it, despite me just calling his maps bland. You know, I still definitely get now why he was so influential in the relatively early Doom mapping scene. And like I said, there were some good ones in here. So yeah, they're still decent, but they're the worst of the commercial, you know, the mid-90s commercial Doom products. They're worse than all the IWADs, the master levels. They just are, unfortunately. Even TNT is much better, let alone the other three IWADs. But yeah, I guess that sums up my thoughts. Look, I'm happy that I went back and played them. I respect them. Keeping everything into context. But in terms of would I recommend them to especially a new Doom player in the modern day? No, only a couple. I'd recommend maybe, you know, Teeth at Black Tower and maybe Trapped on Titan, and that's about it. But hey, look, I'm glad that I documented it. I'm glad it's on the channel. I'm glad I played them because I'd never played most of these myself before, and they're a little bit better than everyone says. A little bit, for the most part. So there we go. That's the master levels. I hope you enjoyed Master Levels Mondays. And from this point on, I'm just going to talk about the channel as a whole. So, you know, if you're only here for the master levels, well, that's going to be it. But in terms of what I'm going to do next, a few people asked for a master levels wrap-up video. I haven't even started making it, so it probably won't be out next week. But I probably will make one. It might just be a much shorter one than the TNT one. I don't think the master levels deserve a full-on Mount Pain rip-off video like I did for TNT. I think maybe just a tier list or something like that is what I'll do for these. But a few people ask for it, so I'll probably do it. And then in terms of what comes next, there will be a new weekly series to replace Master Levels Mondays. I think these weekly series are really fun to make, and people seem to like them, so I'm going to keep doing them, obviously, for at least the foreseeable future. I've got something in mind, and I think I know what I'm doing next, so it's coming soon. I'll keep it a surprise. I'll let it just drop and be a surprise. I don't know if there'll be an announcement video. I might just go straight into it because I can't think of a song to use to do it, but we'll see. And then in terms of other series, I've only been doing master levels for like the last 2 months. I have heaps of ideas for other series I want to do, and I think I'm going to start them very, very soon. It's just a matter of finding some time and that kind of thing. But yeah, I have other ideas, and obviously I haven't forgotten about No Rest for the Living or Doom Too Fast Monsters. They will be finished 100%. So yeah, that's the future of the channel, and I hope you'll enjoy this particular series, and there's plenty more to come is basically the way to put this. Yeah, the master levels. Like I say, glad I did it, but yeah, damn, they are rough around the edges. Peter's MIDI pack MVP for sure. I think a lot of people say that 100% deserved. It made it much easier to get through all these. If it was D-running constantly, holy crap, that'd be torture. I might not have had, you know, the relatively positive opinions of the maps I did without Peter's music helping to break up the monotony a bit. They do blend together a bit. There's the ordering of them, and that's not id's fault, to be fair. That's whoever set the PSN orders. I think they did the best job they could, actually, to be fair, but these were clearly not designed to be played all 21 maps in a row when it really shows. Anyway, I'll stop waffling now. that's Master Levels Mondays. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Doom series that I do, which should be coming very soon. Alrighty then, peace.